Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? How are you guys? Uh, don't adjust your TV screen. I'm just trying something different here. Tell me how you guys like it in the comment box. If you like this or if you want to just see me do the hands, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. This will be your general reading for the first half of September of 2019 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind the messages are very general. They could be about love, family, work, anything, all right? If the message doesn't resonate, don't force it, all right? You can always come back and see how it resonates later. Or you can watch your other signs, it's whatever. All right, so Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Thank you so much, Spirit. What are the messages that we need to hear for Sagittarius here? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please allow us to see and articulate those messages. Ooh. Okay, Saggy, so we had a couple cards fall out here. All right, listen. We have card number 6, grounding. Okay. So, finding your footing, being out in nature, just being in that general ambiance, right? It's that root chakra there, being 10 toes down. Okay. And then our next card here is we have visualization. Okay. So very crown chakra there, or more kind of more crown-ish third eye chakra. It's a rage. It's a gauge. But anyways, I see this can be a couple of different things. For some of you, this may be about duality. Okay, for some of you, this may be about you guys like having your head in the clouds, but then at the same time, keeping your foundation and your stable grounding, right? For others of you, you're doing that. But for others of you, though, this is where you need to make sure that you remember to stay grounded and to not allow your visions to kind of throw you out of reality, not to say that you shouldn't visualize, but be practical, be realistic, yeah. Let's go ahead and pull some more energy. All right. Yeah, one more shuffle. Spirit, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. All right. So Spirit has revealed 2 cards. Feathers and milk. Okay? Oh, wow. Oh my God. So listen. Follow me here, Sagittarius, all right? Because this is what Spirit is telling me. What I'm feeling is before you can really visualize, or rather, before you get, it's like before you get too out there with your visions, and not to say that, not, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but, sometimes thinking out of the box is beautiful. But before you do that, though, just remember where you come from. Remember the ground that nourishes you, your roots, right? That milk, that nourishment, okay? And then feathers, being in the clouds, being in the sky. So, your roots are what is going to protect you, Okay, what gives you nourishment is also the same thing that's going to protect you when you're doing things like meditating, visualizing. Some of you, if you're doing like lucid dreaming, you know, make sure that your physical body is grounded to something so that you are protected. Okay, because a lot of times when a lot of times spiritually, you know, when we kind of release ourselves from our bodies, and you can do that and not like you're dying, but I mean like what do they call that? Y'all put it in the comment box below what it's called. I call it lucid dreaming. Other people would call it golly, like going outside of your body, having a purpose, like a out of body experience on purpose. I can't think of what it is right now. It'll come to me, spirit. But anyways, make sure that you're grounded and protected when you're doing such things, so that you can, so that things don't. I feel like things can come back and kind of soil your body while you're gone. Make sure that you keep your tether. Make sure you keep yourself tethered to your body if you're doing things like lucid dreaming. Or, God. I still can't think of that name. Anyway, let's pull tarot. I'm coming, you guys. I need to learn how to talk and shuffle at the same time. And I know the term. I guess I'm still trying to think of that term. I know it's a simple term. Astral projection. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So some of you may be doing things like astral projection. Make sure you are, grounding your physical 3D body to a safe environment. There we go. Whew. One of y'all out there was hollering it at that screen. I know it. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a need to communicate some sort of process. Okay, and with the Chariot here being there, I'm feeling like I'm really feeling like either there's some sort of like time crunch, or there is you're actually the one that's really in control here, and you can kind of take the reins of what needs to be done. But you are going to be communicating either a process to someone, or someone is going to be communicating a certain process to you, and you're going to go with it. Okay, you're going to want to go with it. That's what that Chariot is telling me. You want to kind of go with that particular process, right? But just keep in mind though, yeah, that you can go with it. If it looks like it may work out, then okay, great. But don't just, trust what this Knight of Swords is. Don't just trust what this Knight of Swords is telling you. Still make sure that whatever you're doing is, make sure it has a good foundation. Okay. Yeah. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands out next. So this is, you're not making any moves anyway. Yeah, you already know the Sagittarius. That Queen of Wands and that Four of Pentacles, that's you right there. You're not making such moves anyways. You're still getting a plan of action together. Okay, you're in communication with people, back and forth communication with people. Maybe a mass group of people. Maybe you're sending out, a few company-wide emails about the way that things need to be handled. But you're the one that's actually getting the ball rolling here. But I don't see that you're actually, well, you're going to be the one to get the ball rolling. But I don't really see that you have the ball rolling yet. Only because you, again, want to make sure that everything that is occurring from a well-established point. And, you want a clear vision. You don't just want a piece of a vision. You want clarity and stability before moving forward. Yep. The Knight of Wands is clarified. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords. So yeah, so you're just kind of sitting back. You may be sitting back, listening to people's ideas as they come in, taking people's ideas under consideration, not necessarily making a choice. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you may have a particular idea be expressed by someone that you admire, or this could be where honestly, what I almost feel like is this is like an unlikely source. Okay, this is an unlikely resource that you didn't even know that you had. You didn't even know that you had. For some of you, though, you already have a stable resource, but you're not making the decision to pull from that resource until you have all of the facts. Okay, the Chariot is clarified by the Ten of Wands. All right, so Sagittarius, you may need to delegate some responsibilities to others. Okay, now I feel like there's a big trust factor here, where you may not trust other people to get the process done. All right, so you take the Chariot by the horns and you do it all yourself. But this is saying with the Ten of Wands that you may need to delegate some things. You may need to kind of take the stress level off of yourself a little bit because it could be too much. All right, I feel like you may have people coming to you that really want to help you, or or they really just want to be a part of what you have going on. Okay. So then we also have the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands coming out here also. So listen, so with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands, I really feel like, because they do clarify the Four of Pentacles and then the Queen of Wands. So this is really telling me like the reason why you're kind of holding back is because you've had trial and error. You went in a direction at one point, you chose a direction, and then boom, it failed, or boom, things fell through, or other people failed you, or just whatever. It was like an immediate ending. So now with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, like are seeing a little bit more of like the way things work. You have that's where that Three of Pentacles and that King of Pentacles comes in now, because now you understand a little bit more about how things work, how things operate. You may have learned a lesson from someone in particular. Okay. And yes, that's why, yeah, that's exactly why, Spirit threw out that nature card and that visualization. Nature and visualization being clarified by nourishment and protection. Because Spirit sees how high you want to fly. Spirit sees how vivid and bright your ideas are. Okay? And Spirit knows that you are the motherfucker to make it happen. But on the same time, though, Spirit wants you to understand that you cannot do it all by yourself, okay? If you try to take on all the responsibilities by yourself, you're going to go from this 10 of Wands to this 10 of Swords. It's just going to be too much. You're going to have to make a choice, all right? At some point, you're going to have to trust, all right? And that's where that Knight of Swords and that Four of Swords comes in, because at some point, you're going to have to really trust someone at face value. You're going to have to trust what someone says at face value in order for you to, like, not burn out, you know? Because you could possibly burn out here. Let's see how we can navigate through this energy. Yeah, that's the exact reason why you were holding back. You were holding back because you didn't want to make the same mistake again. You don't want to choose to go down a certain path again, and then it's over just as fast as it began again. You know, you don't want to. It's almost like where you could be at a point to where you're almost afraid to dream too big, but Spirit is saying no. You can dream as big as you want to dream, but just you have to stay focused somewhere. You have to stay grounded somewhere, and you can't do it all alone. Like, you're gonna, for whatever you need, whatever you're trying to do, you're gonna have to delegate help. You're gonna have to have help here. And there's a King of Pentacles here that wants to help you. Because that Three of Pentacles is being clarified by that King of Pentacles. So there's someone who wants to help. They may be an earth sign, but they don't have to be. They just may be someone who knows the process, knows how to get shit done. And you're going to have to trust their word. And they're there to kind of lighten the load for you. So how can we navigate through this energy for Sagittarius? All right. So the Queen comes out, love and prosperity. Okay. So it's talking about your intentions. If your intentions are pure, you're going to have prosperity in this. And I do feel like your intentions are pure because we do have that Queen of Wands that came out earlier. Okay. And here's that Queen again showing up from an Oracle deck. So yeah, so come from love. I mean, you're already admired, Sagittarius. People are already looking at you and trying to figure out, all right, well, what Sagittarius going to do? Like, you know, they've got all the power here. What are they going to do? And then some of them are looking at you. Some people may be looking at you like, all right, Sagittarius, I'm ready. Put me in the game. What can I do? What can I help you with? You know, you're going to have good people. You know, they're going to keep you grounded, or you're going to have a good source that's going to keep you grounded, whether it's people or whether it's spirit. So the last card here that we have is the Griffin. Okay. Honor and good luck. So this is telling me here that this time, this go around will be a lot better than last go around. You've learned a lot more things from last go around. You are more solid than last go around. Before, you were maybe not knowing what to do, so you were just kind of going this away and that away and whichever way you were led to go. But now this time, you know which way you need to go with that Chariot. The thing is though, you know, there's just a lot of things to do. You may need to delegate some of that stuff, or else you will be too heavy to fly. All right, Sagittarius, those are your messages, but let me know how they work out for you guys in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for all of the love. Let me know if you like this or if you want to keep it to the hands or not. Because, hey, you know, I'm just putting myself out there in a different way this time. All right, Sagittarius, I'll talk to you guys later. Personal readings are still open, and let me know in the comment box with any other type of readings you want to hear from me. All right, bye, guys.